So guys, we are entering the farms, and as you can see, yeah, these are greenhouses. Greenhouses in the desert. All this field is greenhouse, and they use the greenhouses for production. If I go in now, see, we just did the watermelon harvesting, and these are just the rejects. But you can see they're still in good condition. The magic of Israeli agriculture. They use the greenhouse for production. Look at this melon. That is actually ripe. But they already did the harvesting. So whatever is here is waste. They will plow it back to the land, and they make the soil more fertile, add more nutrients for the next cropping season. Also, you see, they put a polythene bag on the surface. This basically suppresses the weed, like weeds, and also help in the soil treatment. So they just use minimum chemical or herbicide. This is biological. It just suppresses the growth of weed, so they don't need to spray herbicide or insecticide. This now actually inside here is very hot. You see? The openings for ventilation. Amazing. So more and more of the greenhouses, you see? All that stretch, almost 2 kilometers of greenhouse. And all of these greenhouses, they did the watermelon production. Because the season is the summer, and the melon production is very good during the summer. Because you need the heat. You can imagine how many melon they harvested from these greenhouses. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And the crazy thing about the agriculture here, you see, this is sand, eh? Sand, like the construction sand, is what they are using for production. You see? It's just a matter of knowing the requirements of the plant, and then you provide it with the conducive environment for the growth. Look. And down here, if you notice, below the polythene, we have the drips. These are the drip lines. And they have small holes, and they just make a cutting on the polythene only where the plant grows. You see? So the rest, if I open it down there, you see, the heat from the polythene, it suppresses down the growth of weed, the hatching of pesticide from down the polythene. So it minimizes your cost of production. You don't need to weed. And crops like watermelon, when you do the weeding, especially in the flower stage, manual weeding, you drop down the flowers, and this affects the germination and also the percentage of growth. So these are some of the things that the Israelis are doing that makes them far ahead than other countries in terms of agriculture and food production. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Yeah. So some countries, people are suffering from hunger and poor food production, yet they have conducive environment. Look, this now the temperature here is actually 42, and it's in a desert. From far, I think you can see some mountains. The sun is scorching, burning, but they've managed to produce enough for their citizens and more for export. It's a big challenge for other countries.
Underground, how many? Turkana iko na water in a 250 million cubic meters ya maji Turkana.
Aquifer.
Hiyo aquifer inaweza feed country for 70 years non-stop.
Afrika unaweza kuwa na water body tu inapita pale kwa barabara. Na watu hapa hawana maji.
Hawana maji.
Hawana maji.
Na hawana chakula.
River iko pale. Na ana muona maji hapa.
Kisumu.
Na mnalala njaa.
Unaona Lake Victoria Kisumu. Maji tu iko hapo na nilikuwa Homa Bay. Maji iko hapa. Less than 500 meters. Kumekauka, ng'ombe zimedhoofika. Nyanya hapo mtu anapanda nyanya inafika fruiting stage zinakufa. Hakuna hawezi kufanya irrigation. Government ipeane support ya iweke irrigation.
Sasa government ipeane aje support na kila mtu anataka kunini kurudisha kwake.
Serikali yetu bana ni kukula tu.
Kila mtu anataka kurudisha kwake. Kila mtu anataka kurudisha kwake, familia yake, wake wa relatives nini.
You know,
hiyo ndio shida.
The funny thing, for example here, you see all this field of agriculture, all this watermelon. And if you try to look around, you don't see any water source. That's one thing. So what this government has done to make all this successful, down here we have Red Sea, and it's salty water, right? Underground we also have like aquifer, and it's also salty water. It's not like fresh water. But the government has enabled the farmers. You know, they made the water desalination plant. Also, they do like sewer water treatment. So if you treat the sewer water and then you mix it with the desalinized water from the aquifers and from the Red Sea, you pump to the farmers. You see the success.
Another thing, ile recycling ya maji inafanywa hapa.
It's world class leading.
There is no drop of sewage water that goes to waste.
They collect everything.
All the water comes to the dates, but actually they use the sewerage water for dates, and then fruits and vegetables zenye tunakula zenye ni haraka, they use the water from the aquifers. So it has salt, but the salt
it's good for production.
Is good for production.
Crops,
and then hata kama hapo wanapeana tu na salt, hiyo maji juu ya drip irrigation, salt ina move kwenda nje. So they flush all the time.
Every time
they fanya irrigation, wana nini, wanafanya irrigation after maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, wanafanya flushing. Hiyo salt inaenda nje. Kitu inaendelea kutiririka. Mulching, angalia karatasi vile wameweka hapa chini.
I was just talking about mulching.
So they conserve a lot of water, the fruits come out clean, in tunnel ndogo, but the production ukiingia ndani. Hii kitu ni mzuri ushawaonyesha. Ningeingia ndani niwaonyeshe matunda ziko hapa.
No, I showed them already, but So guys, we're still going around the greenhouses, and this is another variety of melon, huh? They are the small yellow sweet melon, huh?
So you can see like this is a very huge size from a normal cantaloupe. They are called the cantaloupes.
Yes.
Sweet melon. So I can try to split it open and you see the inside.
And this is already ripe, eh?
It's ripe, and this is the end of the season. Actually, these are leftovers.
Rejects.
You can see the amount that is left behind. Like the farmers already made this profit, and these are leftovers. So you can see how nice it looks.
Juicy, eh?
Juicy
and sweet.
I'm gonna try this.
Huh?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah? So Maker,
you're feeling good.
You want to try it, eh?
Why not?
The only thing that this requires, you need to just cool it down because it's very hot and it's warm, but very sweet.
You can imagine doing a juice blend from this sweet melon.
Cantaloupes. Wow.
So guys, look, it's amazing. Like I said to you guys before, this country is doing amazing stuff. You can imagine, just look at this greenhouse. Eh? This is like 50 meters, right? What is the size of this greenhouse? 50 meters by 8 or by 4?
This is
6 by 50 meters. And already they have finished harvesting, but you can still see more fruits in this inside. So can you imagine production in this small square, in this small greenhouse? How much you can get from this small greenhouse if you put the effort, the technology, the determination. It's amazing. Just really amazing. And mark you, this is a desert. It's not even somewhere you can say, oh, they have this and this. No, the environment is harsh, but they've really worked hard to have this. Amazing.
And you can see the spacing is standard spacing.
Yes.
It's 30 centimeters between one plant and the next.
That's it.
You see this one hole and then is another
Yes,
one here.
and they only make a hole where there is a dripper, like so where the dots of water drop. So there's maximum utilization of water.
And this nylon protects, and the water that is down keeps on recycling, you know.
So I'm gonna have a bite.
Let him try this cantaloupe
God.
and see. It's amazing, amazing. You wanna test this? We wanna have this in Kenya, you know.
All over the world, eh?
This is what we want to do in Kenya when we come back. That's why we are learning here. This is the main reason we are here. And they have made, some of you are going to ask why they have so many holes and the tunnels. This is for ventilation because it's too hot. And
Good also, circulation of air.
For air circulation.
Yeah.
Guys, enjoy the
fruits of our labor.
Wow.
Yeah?
So,
So nice, eh? Nice and juicy.
Guys, this is what we want in Kenya. We want this kind of production. We want farmers to have so much. You can leave others for the birds and everything, you know.
For nature.
For nature. You return back, all you can give away. This
do
we
the-
can take to children's homes
you do
for
the
free.
talking, I do the eating.
But
Yes,
you know,
you enjoy.
this is still also like organic fertilizer.
They are going to use
When
it for
they're plowing back the land.
Yes, they decompose this and they will return to the ground.
So guys, it's not magic. It's when you have a reliable leadership,
government.
a working government. This is the product, yeah?
And also the water prices are highly subsidized for farmers. They don't pay a lot for water. So
Amazing.
wow.
Wow, embarambamba.
Very juicy.
Look. Ay. So guys, when I tell you this place is dry, this is exactly what I mean. You see? You see the greenhouse frames? Super dry. And this is sand. Not the clay soil or loam soil as we know in back in our countries. This is sand, like construction sand, is what they are using for production. See? It's desert. But with the technology and the greenhouse, you see how they've managed to do high quality crop production. Watermelon. Look. These holes, only where the dripper is. There is what we call precise irrigation. Precise irrigation. No water wastage. This polythene helps to conserve the moisture so the land is wet for a long time. So the roots will have access to water anytime. My boys here are really enjoying, eh? Oh, really nice, amazing. Huh? You are having a feast.
You can see the juice.
The juice, eh? Oh, all that is sweetness.
This also.
Oh God. So guys, what you see here, you see the polythene bags. These polythene bags are covering the sand. So basically what they are doing here is called soil solarization. And soil solarization is a non-chemical method, or a method that doesn't use chemicals for soil treatment. And basically these polythene bags, they increase the temperature in the soil to a level that no soil-borne disease or pest will be able to grow in the soil. And this basically, they do it before they start the planting of the seedlings. So by the time they're putting the seedlings on the ground, they don't have any challenge of pest, soil-borne diseases whatsoever. So the plants will grow without being stressed or strained by weeds, insects. And in the end of the day, they will use less chemicals to control pests and diseases, meaning the plants will have the best and conducive environment for maximum growth and production of quality, high quality produce. Soil solarization. Yeah. So guys, the piece of land you see here, it might look dry, as you can see, but if you observe keenly, you see there is beds or rows. This will be used very soon for the cropping season. So it will be used for production very soon, during the season, when the season starts. Maybe the onion season, whichever crop they will do. So guys, these are the drips pipe and the nets. And you can see the land behind me is not under production, but very soon they will start doing production. And here by the side, you can see a black heap. And this is compost. This is compost. It's a animal manure. They collect the cow dung compost from the dairy farms, and then they come and apply them on the soil when they are almost doing the planting. Compost manure. You see that vast of land. It's dry, but when they do their magic, they start producing. They have aluminium pipes here for irrigation. Some crops they do the sprinklers, like the jet sprinklers. Aluminium pipes. So guys, the black tanks you see here, these tanks, they are for fertilizer. The fertilizer concentrate comes from the factory. They bring them with trucks and they feed them here. You see? Specialty fertilizer, liquid fertilizer. They feed them here, and it's connected to the water pipes. As you see, these are the water pipes. The fertilizer comes from the tanks with these pipes. They join the water pipe here, and they are automated. They are controlled by a special program. You see this? All this here is automated. All this system have different channels, different concentrate. You see the color codes? The color codes can tell you the different fertilizer they're using here. Special battery here. No need of electricity because they have a small solar panel here. So all this has a special program. It's all automated and it's connected to a farmer's phone. So a farmer can just control all this field with his phone. With the press of a button, just one press, he controls which amount goes to which section of the farm, for how long, everything connected to the farm. And this is where now the technology comes in for agriculture. You don't need 1,000 people to come and work in this scorching hot sun. You just need technology that connects your system to your phone, and from the comfort of your house, you just control your farm, you know. And these are the technologies that now is changing, revolutionizing the agricultural sector in Israel. No need of 1,000 laborers. Just you, a few laborers, few machineries, and technology. Everything from the button. Yes, guys. This is a water station. See? So here basically what they do in this kind of station, when they use the drip lines, after a long time they clog, like small sediments. They get into the pipe and they block the drip spots. So in this system here, they can wash all the drip lines, and it's called flushing. So with these buttons, the farmer can come and control the flushing system, and it wash all the drips and the pipe, remove all the sediments, and allow water to flow without clogging or without any hindrance. The fertilizer over there. This is a water station, water pumps, water storage. So basically, the government has made it easy for the farmers to do their farming smoothly. Inside there is a station that collects all the data. And all this data they use to analyze production of crop in different seasons, what amount of water is used for production season, amount of nutrients in the soil. And all these help them to improve. Every season they come up with something new to improve their production. Yeah. Cool stuff, guys. Again, drips pipe. They're just waiting for the season to begin. So guys, here, this is where they come. They bring all the melons. They do the packaging in cartons, ready for export. See? All these cartons you see here, they have been packed with melon, just awaiting transportation. These are pumpkins, huh?